So back here, second quarter action, punt. Gonna go high end over end, gonna go to about the 36-yard line. Is gonna be picked up by 3, who had that phenomenal return last time, so he's gonna break midfield. It's gonna be Evan Jackson, the 6 foot, 180-pound senior DB. So start of the second quarter, 11:48 to go, 27-3 is the score, with the North Shore Mustangs on top over the visiting Westfield Spring Mustangs. So ball's going to be at the 49-yard line. So Bailey, just going back to that previous offensive play, so Bailey just essentially being a magician. Houdini faked out everybody with the handoff, looking for option, and then decides to call his own number. So Bailey with forever and a day. So he is going to direct traffic. 10 going to go closely behind him, and he is going to go pinball his way through. He's going to be about a 5 or 6 yard gain. So it looks like it's going to be a timeout assessed on the North Shore Mustangs. So they're going to have a second and about 3 or 4. Okay, so back here, beginning of the second quarter, Bailey at the, let's say, 43-yard line. Gonna have 2 running backs flanked on either side. He's gonna go for number 34, and you're seeing him just go in untouched. So you're seeing essentially a college-sized running back just blow up the hole and go for pay dirt. So that's 5'10", 215-pound senior running back. So when you're seeing that kind of size, like I said earlier, with that kind of speed, that is the second uh, rushing touchdown for that young gentleman. Score now 33-3, so 30-point advantage for North Shore. Extra point is going to make it 1 more point. So that's going to be now 34-3, so 31-point advantage. So 4.5 touchdown advantage now for the North Shore Mustangs. Okay, so they're setting up the kickoff. So high, short kick, but he's a fair catch at about the 26, 27-yard line. So that's going to make Spring Westfield, have quite a amount of real estate to try to go towards the score. Okay, so Hatter on his lonesome 29-yard line, going to throw it off to the far side to one of their better players. That is going to be number 4 for the Spring Mustangs. It's going to be actually DeJohn Palomo, the senior wide receiver. So under 11 minutes to go, 10:40 to be exact. Hatter going to have one running back flanked behind him, trips flanked out to the near side of the field, one to the far side. So Hatter getting the ball, going to hand it off directly to 21. 21 going to hit the corner, get some real estate room, and he's going to go. 3 is going to try to catch him, and he is going to go in for the touchdown. All right, so that touchdown is going to stand good, and that is a very wonderful play there for Westfield. So Westfield, who is on the bad side of a 34-3, it is now 34-9. So Westfield trying very much to get back in this ball game. They put 6 points on the board. They're trying to make it 7 with this extra point. So low snap. Ooh. 4 gonna make nothing out of something, and he's gonna go in. Phenomenal 2-point conversion by 4. So I bet if you were to look at that, as soon as 4 got that low snap, not too many people had a lot of confidence that 4 was gonna be Johnny on the spot. Yes, he did. He faked over to the left, then he took the corner and he went in for the 2-point conversion. So one of the more entertaining 2-point conversions that you'll see in high school football there. And it happened on a Week 3 matchup with Spring Westfield taking on the North Shore Mustangs. So 10:19 to go. 34-11 is the score. So kickoff on their own 40 gonna go, and that's gonna be a heck of a kickoff kick there, and that's gonna take it to a touchback, which means that they're gonna place the ball at the 20-yard line, I believe. Alright, so Bailey shotgun formation gonna head off to the running back, and the running back's gonna get a very minimal gain. So actually one of the offensive linemen helmet's gonna go off, and they're still gonna keep going. So phenomenal forward progress. So the running back kept pumping his legs. Usually don't see that too much. Usually they stand up, they call forward progress, but instead that running back kept going. Alright, Bailey out of the shotgun, low snap, gonna make the most of it. 34, who's been already has 2 touchdowns to his name. Flag is thrown, and there's some shenanigans going on behind the line of scrimmage between 8 and it looks like number 20. Okay, so under 9.5 minutes to go. Running back in motion towards the near side of the field. Bailey gonna hit a running back on the first level, and he's gonna go almost to the first down marker. So that's gonna be number 4, Terrence Gilroy, the 5'9", 165-pound junior wide receiver. Alright, so North Shore at their own 35-yard line. 3rd and 1 yard to go. So first, second level is still on his feet. That's going to be 28, who had another tight end, or touchdown earlier, but then there's going to be a flag on the field. So usually when it's at that level down the field, that's usually an illegal, either legal downfield block, could be a clip, it could be holding. So we're going to see exactly what they're going to call here. Personal call, face mask on the defense. So whenever they have that, that's automatic first down, but you're also shredding up quite a bit of real estate there. They're going to place the ball at the 18-yard line. So Bailey out of the shotgun formation, 1 running back flanked to his side. Trips flanked on the near side of the field, 1 wideout flanked on the far side of the field. So Bailey gonna roll towards the strong side, and then he is gonna actually just throw it out of bounds. So sometimes you'll do that if you're not really seeing what you want to see. Sometimes it's best just to throw it out of bounds. So just under 8 minutes to go, 7:59 left in the second quarter. Bailey with 1 running back flanked to his side, twins flanked out to the near side of the field. Bailey going to go option attack and hit 28-28, second and third level, and he's going to get to about the 10-yard line. So you can see number 28 not afraid of some contact as he lowered his shoulder. As DeAndre Hardiman, the 5'8", 180-pound sophomore running back. So we got Hardiman, the sophomore running back, and then of course you got Caleb Bailey, the sophomore phenom. So two sophomores that most likely had a pretty strong, significant role last year. So they're actually going to call a flag right as the snap takes place. So we're going to see what they're going to call it at. Okay, so the ball's going to be at the 7-yard line, far hash mark. So Bailey with two running backs flanked on either side of him. So twins flanked out to the near side, one wide out on the far side of the field. They are on the far side of the hash center-wise. So Bailey going to hand the ball out to 34, going to get close to the end zone, and he's going to get to about maybe about the 2-yard line. Ball's going to be placed at the 3-yard line. Under 7 minutes to go. Play clock approaching 12. Going to hand the ball off to 28. 28 standing upright as he gets into the end zone, hits pay dirt. So that's going to be 2 touchdowns now already to number 28. And 28 is going to be credited as DeAndre Hardiman, the 5'8", 180-pound sophomore running back. And then we already have 2 previous touchdowns from Rashard Johnson, the 5'10", 215-pound senior running back. And then also the big play that Caleb Bailey had as the other touchdown. So we're going to have it's 40-11. We're going to see if an extra point is to go through the uprights. So extra point is going to be up, and it is good. So it's going to make it 41-11. So that basically means that they've scored 6 touchdowns this evening with only 1 missed extra point. Okay, so North Shore gonna go high, almost onside kick style. Is gonna go to number 14 at about the 39-40 yard line. So 6:25 to go in this first half, second quarter action here between the North Shore Mustangs and the Spring Westfield Mustangs. So battle of the Mustangs here tonight. Galena Park, mind you, ISD Stadium. So Hatter going to have the ball at the shotgun. It's going to be 40-yard line. Trips flanked out to the far side. One wide receiver in motion towards the far side. Hatter going to set up shop, and he's going to go for a longer throw, and he tries to hit 4 in stride, but unfortunately they did not connect with each other. right, so ball's at Westfield's own 39-yard line. Hatter not even deciding to step back for a pass, going to go call his own number, and he's in approach midfield. So he was all business there. So Hatter, like I said, as soon as the ball snapped out of the shotgun, he had eyes downfield. So Hatter approaching midfield and company. So they're going to be at their own 46-yard line. Hatter all by himself. So trips flanked out to the far side. Overthrows number 4. So number 4 looks to be their star wideout, and that's going to be Tejan Palomo, the senior wide receiver for Westfield. Okay, so they're going to punt it at their own 46-yard line. So punter set up at the 32-yard line. One punt returner all by his lonesome, and it looks like it's going to go out of bounds. So let's see where they're going to mark that football. So it looks like they're going to mark it at the 35-yard line. So North Shore looks like they're going to have 65 yards to go to try to get a touchdown. 5:56 to go in this second quarter. So first half action, North Shore versus Westfield. So it's a number 7 versus 2 matchup. A lot of times when you see a 7 versus 2, you're expecting a chess match, a back and forth. So last week it was number 5 versus number 10, Katy versus Humboldt Atascocita in Katy, and that was literally a chess match, back and forth. They were trading shot for shot, touchdown after touchdown, with Seth Davis taking that last touchdown. I believe it was a 57-yard run to the house to seal that victory last week. So Katy remained at number 5. Humboldt Atascocita also stayed at their position at 10. So Bailey, forever and a day, is going to go over the top to 4.
Oh, what the sandwich!
And 4 was wide open. Really surprised that, fortunately, Terrence Guillory, the 5'9", 165-pound junior, was unable to bring down that football. So Bailey at their own 35-yard line. Option attack. Bailey going to call his own number, but Westfield might have gotten an opportune chance here, but the pile is still on, so we're going to see which position, or which team, mind you, is going to say that they have it. They say clock continues to run, so approaching 5.5 minutes to go. And then North Shore going to see where they're going to spot the ball. They're going to spot it at the 27-yard line. So near side hash mark, North Shore looking to go at the attack. So third and long situation. So it looks like it's going to be third and maybe about 17 yards. So Bailey with 2 running backs flanked behind him, 34 going to be in motion. Getting a little bit of pressure, but Bailey trying to carve up the defense, and unfortunately he threw to a spot of the field where there was no Westfield Mustang, nor was there a North Shore Mustang. So there wasn't a player probably within 10 yards of that pass. So unfortunately, North Shore, had they gotten that very long pitch and catch, they would have been going towards another touchdown. So instead, they have to punt. So very uncharted waters here. North Shore does not punt that often at all, at least that what we've seen this season. Week 3 action. Week 1, when they played the Woodlands at this very stadium, I believe that they didn't really punt that much. And also in week 2, versus the Spring Lions. So number 3 going to get a decent punt. Is going to be picked up at about the 30 by one of their best athletes they have for spring, number 4. Ooh, that is going to be a World Wrestling Federation style souffle or souflex. So that was a wrestling move. Players on both sides getting a little chipper on the sidelines. So usually when you're doing that, you're trying to kind of rile up the crowd, trying to get a little bit of a battle cry between the two sides. So North Shore in Westfield territory, about the 47-yard line. So Bailey gonna go for broke shotgun formation, seeing a lot what he has to do. Gonna call his own number. There's gonna be a flag on the field. Usually in that position, it's a holding call. So we're gonna see exactly what they're gonna call there. So usually that's a good indicator when they have that much time to throw. Sometimes, most likely, that's a hold. If it's not a hold, that just means your offensive line is that dominant. It's actually going to be hands to the face, so actually called on the defense. So the exact opposite of what it looked like it might be. So ball is going to be placed at the just outside the 5-yard line at the 6-yard line. So Bailey and company trips flanked out to the near side of the field. 41-11, so 30-point advantage for North Shore. North Shore trying to make it 36 or 37. Play action. Bailey going to hit 84 in stride for the touchdown strike. So that's going to be number 84, which is going to be Cameron Smith, the 6'2", 180-pound sophomore. So what I see, even though it's been a few games in this year, is that they have a good number of underclassmen. So that's usually also a good indicator of how dominant North Shore is if they have underclassmen thriving at their respective positions, and it's not a junior-senior dominated team by any stretch of the imagination. So ball is going to split the upright, so that is going to make the score now 48-11, 37-point advantage for the North Shore Mustangs. So the 86, the kickoff kicker, that's Jonathan Soto, the 5'9", 180-pound sophomore. So once again, another sophomore on in the North Shore offensive and defensive special team attack. So going to be fielded early on by number 3 at about the 33-yard line. So Hatter out of the shotgun formation, going to go looking for 21. And it looked like there was a host of North Shore Mustangs that were actually kind of looked like that they predicted that one. So 23 and 10 for North Shore all over that. So that was Jarvin Coles, the 5'9", 185-pound junior linebacker DB, and Jalen Joseph, 6'2", 215-pound senior defensive line / linebacker. Okay, Hatter going to have a fumble here, so we're going to see who brings it down. Okay, so shotgun. This is going to be Hatter. Hatter looking for a big Hail Mary, but instead he's running for his life. Narrow side of the field, near side of the field. He's just going to chuck it out of bounds. So under 120 to go, 119 to be exact. 48 to 11, 37-point advantage for the defending 6A state champion North Shore Mustangs. So Texas does something interesting. So for 5A, 5A has a set Division 1 and Division 2 bracket, whereas 6A does something very interesting. So I was trying to read up, trying to get the specifics, but it seems like it's kind of a wide open all 6A classification. And then once I believe they get past districts and they go into playoffs, that's when they go by enrollment size, I believe, and they split into Division 1 and Division 2 within 6A. So one of the divisions was owned by North Shore last year, the other by Austin Westlake. So Hatter again running for his respective life. He throws it, and that's that is gonna be 4-4. So that was a 50-50 ball. Hatter just looks like he just threw it up for grabs. And 4 being the slightly more aggressive player there in that 50-50 situation, and he was able to take possession and ownership of that football. But now we're looking like there is a flag on the play. So Westfield looked a little upset based on their reaction. So 105 to go, 48 to 11 with North Shore on the attack, and the advantage, 37-point advantage for North Shore. North Shore not letting off the gas here tonight. So Hatter, shotgun formation, 21 flanked behind him. Twins on either side of the hash. Hatter going to call his own number, and he's going to get just absolutely dominated there by about 2 or 3 North Shore Mustangs. So 48 seconds to go in this first half, second quarter action, Galena Park ISD. This is the North Shore Mustangs versus the Spring Westfield Mustangs, Battle of the Mustangs. So North Shore Mustangs decorated in all red here tonight with silver fluorescent, kind of like a glow-in-the-dark sublime type of numbering system. Westfield, on the other hand, it's stark contrast, so they are in all white, red numbering. Looks like a black helmet with a red, metallic red, almost like a candy apple red color for the Mustang. So both teams, whenever you see a Mustang type of helmet, I immediately think of down the road SMU. So that is the end of the first half. 48 to 11, 37-point advantage. So North Shore very much putting this game out of reach. So this might be the end of it for tonight for this broadcaster. So I appreciate any of the love here with some views as well as some likes on this video and subscriptions. So like and subscribe if you like this. So this is week 3. We're already looking forward to week 4 and onward. So a great start of the season for Texas Division 6A. So this is Mark Russell signing off.